Thanks for joining us on the weekend edition of National Focus. I'm Kerdisha St. Coming up, $100,000 presented to community of Layou, York Valley Bridge expected to be completed before due date, and the PAW makes monetary contribution to Lupus survivor. Stay with us for details of these and other stories after this.
Child abuse is unacceptable. Child abuse is not cultural, it is criminal. And one child abuse is one too many.
For more information on child abuse or to report suspected cases on child abuse, contact the Social Welfare Division on 33 Great Marlborough Street or call 266-3020 or 266-3080.
Thanks for staying with us. Small businesses within the community of Layou will soon benefit from a cash injection from their parliamentary representative, Honorable Kelvadaru. On Friday, a check of $100,000 was presented to Chairman of the Layou Improvement Committee, Lazar Charles. Honorable Daru remarked that he hopes that the money will be put to prudent use.
Coming from a community meeting that we held sometime last year, where the Prime Minister was present, we made a commitment to the residents of Layou that we provide some support to the small businesses in the community. Again, a promise was made, and today a promise is being kept to provide direct support to the small businesses in the community. A number of businesses such as the fishing, the farmers in the community of Layou, the shops, the retail shops in the community, the hairdressers in the community, the restaurants and bars in the community, they will be receiving support from that. This is a commitment that the government of Dominica has made, and as a member of parliament for the area, I'm very pleased to be making this presentation because we understand some of the challenges that the small businesses face. And once these funds have been made available, I want to ensure that the recipients and beneficiaries of these funds, they will put these funds to good use.
The Honorable MP highlighted that the funds provided were from Dominica's flourishing citizenship by investment program.
A lot of times people believe that the government, because they have not garnered a lot of support from certain communities, they do not place emphasis on these communities. And here it is that as a member of parliament, we are making a presentation to the community of Layou to go back into the community to help develop the community of Layou. Very importantly as well, these funds that we are presenting to the Layou Improvement Committee are funds again from the CBI program. So you can see that the CBI continues to play a tremendous role in the economic activity in this country. And when you have individuals out there criticizing this program and trying to bring this program down, you can well imagine the impact that it can have on the average citizen of Dominica. And this morning, we make no apologies for making these funds available to the Layou Improvement Committee so that the residents of Layou can benefit from these funds.
Chairman Lazar Charles expressed his gratitude on behalf of the people of Layou.
Okay, let me welcome this gesture from the government, and I must say, Layou people, they are very ambitious, and that they will use this money for the purpose that it was intended. From a committee standpoint, we will continue to monitor the small business and to give them further support that they may need, whether it's technical or more financial assistance. Let me express my gratitude on behalf of the Layou people and the committee to the Prime Minister, Bruce Skerrit, our Parliament representative, Mr. Kelvadaru, the Ministry of Small Business Development, and the government by extension for making this presentation here today. And we look forward to further support from the government as we forge ahead to improve the lives and the community of Layou. Thank you.
Honorable Parliamentary Representative for the St. Joseph Constituency, Kelvadaru, is pleased with the ongoing work at the York Valley Bridge. During a press conference on Friday, Honorable Daru revealed that the bridge, which serves the farmers as well as the tourism sector and residents of Layou Park, is anticipated to be completed before the allotted completion dates.
The York Valley Bridge, as you are quite aware, is a gift that we received from the government of China. And the work on that bridge is now progressing at an advanced stage. That is to say, most of the major foundational works have been completed, and we anticipate that that project will be completed before the year that was given for the completion date.
The St. Joseph MP highlighted the monetary compensation currently being provided to Layou farmers who are temporarily inconvenienced during work on the bridge.
We are also aware that at the groundbreaking ceremony of that bridge, the Prime Minister did indicate that the government of Dominica will be providing some income support to the farmers of the Layou Valley area who traverse that particular bridge to access their farms and now have to use an alternate route via the one road. That promise has been made and that promise has been kept, and a check of $57,000 has been presented to the St. Joseph Village Council. And as I speak to you today, the farmers from St. Joseph, from the Layou Valley area, they are receiving an assistance of $500 each that will go towards some income support for transportation costs that has been incurred on the farmers.
Honorable Daru thanked the People's Republic of China as the Chinese firm China Railways Cooperative is reconstructing the bridge at an estimated cost of EC $11 million.
We want to say thank you again to the People's Republic of China for their tremendous assistance and the partnership with the government of Dominica on this very important project. And once this project is completed, we will see the beginning of the transformation of the entire Layou Valley area. We also anticipate that it will also add more value to the area in terms of both the tourism and the agricultural products that comes from this Layou Valley area. So we want to extend our many thanks to the government of the People's Republic of China for their assistance on that project. I want to also encourage the farmers of the Layou Valley area that we will continue to provide them with assistance in terms of both inputs for the farms, as well as to do some remedial works on the roads within the Layou Valley area. As a member of Parliament, I have visited the roads myself, and I know firsthand what the conditions of these roads are. And I'm committed to ensuring that we can do some restoration works on these roads to ensure that the farmers within the Layou Valley area can have better access to their farms. So this will be an ongoing process.
In more news, the Performing Arts Workshop, PAW, has contributed $4,000 to the medical expenses of 19-year-old Chanel Walsh. Walsh has been diagnosed with lupus since October 2005 and spent 37 days in the intensive care unit in a hospital in Guadeloupe. The handing over ceremony was held at the Arawak House of Culture on Thursday, and founder of the Performing Arts Workshop, Jacinta David, says she is elated to make this contribution on behalf of PAW to help this cause.
Today, we are happy to see that proceeds from the 2016 Tea Matador Creole pageant will go towards assisting 19-year-old Miss Chanel Walsh with meeting some costs associated with a medical treatment for lupus in Guadeloupe.
Walsh is a former student at the Convent High School who attained the 8th grade once at the Caribbean Examination Council. She also received honors at the Antigua State College. Her dream job is to one day become a gynecologist. David appealed to the public to join the fight against lupus and make a monetary contribution towards Walsh's medical bills.
And we'd like to launch a special appeal to everyone out there who are listening and who are watching us on television right now or later today to please make a donation to Chanel Walsh. You can go to any of the national banks in Dominica, NBD, and just ask for, tell them that you're willing to make a donation to Chanel Walsh launch.
David also expressed gratitude to Ross University School of Medicine, CADREC, and Royal Bank of Canada for their generous donation, which helped in making this donation possible. Walsh's father, Sean Walsh, received the check and thanked PAW for assisting his daughter. He also took the opportunity to thank the Lupus Foundation for its support.
I would like to thank the Performing Arts Workshop, to be more specific, the Team Matador Committee, for this timely donation. After my daughter was diagnosed with this illness, I realized that she's going to have it and will be on medication for the rest of her life, unless scientists or doctors can come up with a cure. Let me also thank the Lupus group for being around her while she was at the hospital. Laughing with her, playing with her, praying with her did a lot for her recovery. I encourage everyone out there, especially the businessmen, the supermarkets, the hotels, who can assist this Lupus group, that a simple putting a cash pan outside of their business place can help in this group. You know, once again, I want to thank everybody for everything they have done for my daughter, and continue to support the Lupus group.
You're watching National Focus. More when we return.
I had a bleeding disorder that I did not know about, and they had to be transfusing me continuously. I got 56 units.
Being there at the blood bank, I was like, yo, I'm actually saving someone's life.
You never know when you can go.
Give blood. I have done it, and believe it or not, it don't hurt.
I won't be scared. I'll give. You know you're gonna give blood. I'll make sure she does.
Sit down at the blood bank in a comfortable environment for 45 minutes.
Helping people.
You are stimulating your body to make brand new cells.
You get free cookies, you get juice.
Glad to know your blood group. Feels good.
I felt as a better person.
It's a good thing to be alive, and I can thank God that I'm there and I'm enjoying life.
Welcome back. The Acute Psychiatric Unit, headed by Chief Psychiatrist Dr. Griffin Benjamin, is looking forward to a promising 2017 after a vagrancy program was approved by Cabinet. Dr. Benjamin, speaking to GIS News, revealed that one of the biggest successes of 2016 was Cabinet's approval of a $102,000 proposal to provide care to vagrants.
The public believes that vagrants are the responsibility of the health department. So those of us who study this thing well know that it is a national problem. It's not a political issue. It's across all political parties, and it represents vagrants come from all levels in Dominica. Not only poor people are vagrants, but people who are basically disturbed somewhat mentally for drugs or economic reasons. Right? When Cabinet accepted the proposal, we knew that psychiatry was given a chance to shine. To express itself differently than just admit, medicate, and discharge. We are now looking at rehabilitation.
On Monday, the mental health team will meet to implement the vagrancy project.
With the funds that the Cabinet has made available to us, we are going to rehabilitate the facility that we have, and we are going to provide rehabilitation for people who no longer just respond to medication or just respond to any basic things we give them. We now have to teach them how to live like dignified human beings, and so we're going to admit them and increase our social and psychological and occupational support for them. So 2017, if we can achieve these things in 2017, I think the face of psychiatry may just change in Dominica.
He stated that the tourism sector has expressed enthusiasm to participate in the program.
Mr. Gregor Nassif has agreed to meet us, to talk to us a little on the issue of how can the private sector help us to help those guys who have not worked but are now going to be rehabilitated, what kind of support they can get in terms of giving them opportunities to work and earn something for themselves. So 2017 looked very promising for the psychiatric unit.
The chief psychiatrist asserted that this positive news is a huge break from the challenges that the unit faced in 2016. He highlighted two major challenges.
How to deal with the issue of drug abuse in Dominica, as we observe so many young people and senior people using alcohol are admitted repeatedly to the psychiatric unit. So that's one of our major challenges. Another one of our challenge was, continues to be the human resource capacity of the unit. We worked in the last year or two without a social worker, without a psychologist, We lost our occupational therapist in 2016. She went off to study, to specialize in that field. So we have not had those critical persons. We also have not had a second senior nurse on the psychiatric unit for more than 2 years, which makes our work much more difficult.
He was happy to report a huge turnaround in the acceptance of the public to issues of mental health, since there was much stigma and discrimination attached to the issue of mental health.
We saw people come to the unit and ask to be admitted. We saw families come to the unit and ask us to really help their relatives. And we saw patients and relatives are very happy.
Dr. Benjamin stated that an additional $40,000 from a government project, which they have access to, will assist the unit to rehabilitate the facility and provide improved mental health care. And finally, this news time, Honorable Parliamentary Representative for the Petite Savane Constituency, Dr. Kenneth Daru, has outlined his plan for his constituency for the new year. As part of his 2016 Christmas message, Honorable Daru revealed that a £30 million project funded by the United Kingdom is geared towards improving the road network between Lubia and Bagatelle.
This project, set to kick off in 2017, will address all the major concerns which you, the constituents, especially those residing in the Pichne and Bagatelle Fossesha communities, would have constantly brought to my attention throughout the course of this year.
The Honorable MP also stated that several projects which will help minimize the difficulties brought by inclement weather is ongoing and will continue in 2017.
And I can speak to river dredging, construction of a new culvert bridge at Geneva, Grand Bay, and rehabilitation of numerous community roads amounting to well over $2 million in the Pichne, Bagatelle, Fossesha, and Fab communities. Works undertaken or being undertaken by small local contractors within the respective communities.
Honorable Daru says that in spite of the $1.4 million tab left by Tropical Storm Erica, community-based projects have continued in the community of Belle-Bishopé and the constituency by extension.
$170,000 spent on the rehabilitation of the main Magua Road and the development of a modern hardcourt complete with synthetic surfacing, state-of-the-art LED lighting, and outdoor scoreboard facility in the community of Pichne. We have also seen the construction of 15 washroom facilities in Pichne as government's drive to eradicate pit latrines here in Dominica continues unabated. And we are set to mirror this project in the Bagatelle Fossesha area very early in the coming year, together with an intensification of rebuilding our community road network.
And that's the English news. Coming up next, Creole Highlights with Mc Pherson St. Luce.
Dating a minor is unacceptable.
Having sex with a minor is unacceptable.
For more information on child abuse or to report suspected cases on child abuse, contact the Social Welfare Division on 33 Great Marlborough Street or call 266-3020 or 266-3080.
Allô tout le monde, bienvenue à cette nouvelle créole. Non, moi, c'est Mc Pherson St. Premièrement, Premier ministre Honorable Dr. Roosevelt Skerritt, qui a fait parole que le gouvernement a développé une stratégie pour répondre bien fort parole qui sortit à ce programme la 10 CBS, le chef opposition Lennox Linton, qui a concerné Citizenship by Investment Program. Honorable Skerritt dit, parole négative ça la voix Linton qui autant de monde qui a gardé comme parole imbécile, sans même peu ni effet négatif à ce programme Citizenship by Investment Program. Le Premier ministre a dit programme cela ni bagaille bien positif pour l'économie paysanne. En même temps, le Premier ministre a fait parole que l'association officier gouvernement Labour Party fait vieille parole au compte Linton, c'est parole qui pas une pièce fondation. Le Premier ministre a dit si Linton ni information, il s'est posé faire plainte pour police. Il a aussi dit que pièce information pour qu'on sorti, que le ministère gouvernement Labour Party fait vieille parole au compte Linton. Honorable Skerritt dit opposition UWP déjà fait valer vieille parole au compte Lin et puis Linton pour qu'on jamais condamné. Honorable Skerritt dit Linton qu'a fait ses paroles salam pour moun oublier bagaille négative et fait au compte Citizenship by Investment Program. À la nouvelle, le gouvernement Dominique fait avec $1 million pour DYBT. Ministre Jeunesse Honorable Justin Charles présenter l'argent là pour chairperson DYBT, Josephine Deschaussé-Tit, plus bonnet semaine là. L'argent ça là qui assiste jeunesse tapé support pour entreprise ayo qu'a engagé.
Ça nous c'est le gouvernement fait Dominica Youth Business Trust $1 million pour continuer à travailler là au café avec Dominica Youth Business Trust. Comme nous savons, ça a commencé en 2004 avec le gouvernement déjà trust là en timide plus que $1 million, mais nous savons $1 million ça fait valer travail parce que l'argent ça là c'est pour garantir loan ba ces jeunes monde because nous savons ces jeunes monde pendant temps nous ka NDO pour faire commencer petit business mais on pas te dire pas ça taper l'argent quand yo veut because yo pas ni l'argent en banque yo pas ni personne qui n'ont papier terre qui ba yo pour yo commencer business yo so ça nous fait $1 million ça là trust la mettre l'argent là dans différentes banques différentes banques là qui fait l'argent là qui ba ces jeunes monde l'argent là yo qui taper plus yo qui taper c'est $20 000 et ben nous ca couvert $20 000 ça ceci au pas payer at least nous ça continuer payer banque là
jeunesse quand encourager pour prendre l'avantage opportunité ça là.
So l'argent ça là non yo que point y yo commencer petit business yo pour make sure ça yo même ça occuper corps yo occuper famille yo nous en business trust ça nous ouais c'est on parti monde commencer business là et yo employé corps yo employé d'autres monde so nous ouais pour nous ça encourager plus jeunes monde pour opportunité nous ka ba yo $1 000 ça là jodi là et $1 million ça là qui fait et qui garantie loan comme on dit et il qui aide yo en training because you need pour train ces jeunes monde you need pour train ces monde qui ka ba yo support so l'argent ça là qui aide yo dans ces manières ça là et vraiment bien plaisir avec travail là youth business trust là j'ai fait avec ces jeunes monde so ça même encourager nous comme gouvernement pour continuer travailler avec eux because nous travail là yo ka fait là c'est bon travail.
La nouvelle, l'Office des As Dominica fait assurer que les gens qui affectent par des as de Silver Lake, c'est les gens bien confortable. Parole ça la sortie consultant, l'Office des As Dominique, M. Cecil Shillingford.
Tout bagay ka marché bien bon. Seul ça non est pour garder pour actuellement c'est pour louer caille pour tirer yo hod l'école là parce que le 9 janvier l'école a ouvert, ça c'est lundi. Nous voulons assurer les enfants de l'école, ça vie l'école. So, nous ne pouvons tirer ces familles qui sont à l'école, mettre en l'autre place. Et ça, c'est l'autre resource center. Eh bien, si nous ça tape pour lui. Mais ça a marché bon actuellement. Eh bien, nous avons assuré que tout bagay fait pour yo confortable pour yo ça après expérience ça yo ça vie dans Silver Lake ben n'importe côté yo ça tapé pour yo bien confortable pour vivre la vie yo.
Et puis finalement membre parlement pour Saint Joseph honorable Kelvin Darrow fait présentation $100 000 pour Layou Improvement Committee jodi. Honorable Darrow présenté l'argent là pour chairman comité salat M. Lazare Charles bon matin là moun qui n'est petit business en communauté salat qui a bénéficié.
Et puis jeudi là nous avons fait une présentation pour ce comité de Layou. Ça c'est un chèque $100,000 et puis l'argent ça là c'est pour one de ces small business enterprise. Nous ne moun Layou qui affiche, nous moun Layou qui vend bagay, nous moun Layou qui fait tous les bagay. Et puis l'argent ça là, c'est pour Wadweyo. Ça qui est fait c'est ça. Pour mes ministres Scarit et puis par là, nous tenions un meeting de Layou et puis nous avons fait une promesse pour ces moun là. Actuellement, nous avons fait promesse là en réalité. So, gouvernement a double doued, powerly, et puis c'est ça nous fait la journée là. Nous les dit, c'est moun là qui pour bénéfice de l'argent ça là, pour utiliser l'argent ça là bon. please seek government or assistance, say pour improve cow. So nous can encourage tout le monde là yo qui benefit de l'argent ça là pour utilize money là et puis faire cow yo improve et puis monter en haut.
Messieurs, mesdames, ça c'est tout pour nouvelle Creole pour présent. Là, moi c'est Mc Pherson St. Casse de tout le monde. Un bon week-end. Au revoir.
Coming up next, your tip of the day. A new year is always a great time to start fresh. It is also a time to reflect on the old year. What was your New Year's resolution for 2016, and how well did you keep those commitments to yourself? Now is a good time to take stock of your failures and accomplishments before making plans for 2017. If you did not remain on track in 2016, don't be discouraged. It may not be easy, but it is possible to make resolutions that stick. For 2017, set up yourself for success. Set specific, realistic goals and make a plan to help yourself achieve them. And that's all for this edition of National Focus. We always welcome your suggestions and comments. Drop us an email at gis@dominica.gov.dm or visit our website news.gov.dm. Like our Facebook page, facebook.com/GIS News Dominica, and follow our Twitter at GIS Dominica. You can also catch up on past National Focus newscasts on our GIS Dominica YouTube channel. From all of us here on the GIS News production team, I'm Kerdisha St. Thanks for watching and have a great weekend.